Why did Sharingan stop copying Jutsu? It didn't. It's just that the copying ability is the least useful of Sharingan abilities, or rather the less useful it is the more you use it. Let's break this down on Taijutsu, Ninjutsu, and Genjutsu. Copying Taijutsu is pretty straightforward, but really all you need to do is copy a Taijutsu specialist every so often, like Sasuke copied Lee, or how Kakashi likely copied Guy, and you'll be the best at it. Kind of. The limitation with copying Taijutsu is still the body of the user. While you might copy their moves, having the speed and strength to execute them to the same extent isn't a given. When it comes to Genjutsu, I don't think we need to say much. You don't need to copy something you're the best at. So we come to Ninjutsu, the one that's most versatile. Here we have jutsus that can and those that can't be copied. You can't copy Kekkei Genkai, and you can't perform jutsus of elemental release that you haven't mastered. Now for the jutsus you can copy, it's not easy either. A lot of jutsus are highly specialized for a role. Take Inoshika Cho for example. You might copy one of their jutsus, but they only excel when they're all paired together. The same applies to everything else. Shinobis spend years mastering their fighting style and use techniques tailored to it. Kakashi knows how to use a Rasengan, but never uses it, as his fighting style is better suited for using Chidori. He also knows how to perform shadow clones, but his relatively smaller chakra pool makes using them less effective than for Naruto. So where you could copy someone's jutsu, incorporating it in battle, and your fighting style efficiently would take years of practice, and possibly changing your entire fighting style. Now, the more the story progressed, the more skilled opponents they faced, who either utilized jutsus relying on Kekkei Genkai, utilized supporting items or teams build around their jutsus, or had dedicated years perfecting their fighting style centered around their few favorite jutsus. Something a Sharingan user wouldn't benefit from copying and using mid-battle against them. For last, let's be real for a second. Most of Sharingan users were the top dogs and already excelled in ninjutsu, genjutsu, and taijutsu, so they wouldn't really benefit from copying moves of those inferior to them. Kakashi against Zabuza didn't copy his jutsu because he needed to, but because he used that tactically to mess with Zabuza's head.